Hey everyone, it's Justine back with a Suzy stamps summer release for August 2015. These stamps actually came out in July, but she made a huge release for the next 2 months, and so I'm here to celebrate today, and I'm using the seahorse stamp from Suzy stamps. I'm going to start off by taking a 4x4 panel, and I'm going to be using the jumbo dies, peekaboo dies from My Favorite Things. What's really cool about these dies is that it cuts a circle in the middle and then it does a stitched frame around the outside. So I really am quite satisfied with these. I absolutely love them. And they make for really great cards, especially square cards. So I'm going to stick those through my cuttle bug and get that cut out. All right, so it's going through the machine now, and then when it comes out, it's going to be cut out again. That inside is cut out, and I can use that for maybe a sun for another card. And then I have the actual cut out here with the stitched frame. You can see how really great that is. My washi tape did tear my paper a little bit, but that's okay. Just turned it around and it'll be no problem. I'm making a 5x5 card, so my cardstock measures 10x5 and it's scored in the middle at 5, which means it's just folded over at the 5-inch mark to make a 5x5 card. It's going to be a top folding card, which means it opens, the fold is on the very top of the card. So I'm just going to look here through my pattern paper and pick out a paper that I want to put behind the actual window of the card. I'm going to be using the My Favorite Things Sorbet Dots paper. Alright, so now that I have that picked out, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, and I'm going to be using the seahorse stamp from Suzy Stamps. I'm going to be inking that Memento ink because I'm going to be doing a little bit of Copic coloring today, and I don't want my ink to bleed. So making sure I ink that up nicely there and throw my ink pad off to the side for dramatic effect. Just kidding. Anyway, I seriously have to start making bloopers for my videos. I'm going to stamp that down onto a scrap piece of Nina Solar White cardstock. This is 80-pound cardstock, and I'm going to color that using a variety of colors. All the colors are going to be shown on screen that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to turn on a little bit of music while I'm coloring here and speed you up so you don't get bored. So now I have most of my pieces ready to go here, and I can start putting the card together. I'm going to start off by taking some 3D foam tape and adhering that to my die-cutted background here, or this card front. As you can see, I have the wishing die cut off on the side. I was planning on using it and then I changed my mind. So I'm just getting my 3D foam tape off of my card here, and then we'll get started. So I did want that circle to kind of act as a window, so I again put 3D foam tape on the card panel, and then I'm going to be adding the seahorse, or some 3D foam tape to the seahorse as well, so that it's really a nice pop-up look. So pretty much I'm just putting everything together. Unfortunately, I forgot to show you that I stamped in Pixie Pink ink from Close to My Heart the sentiment on the front of the card. I'm going to show you that right now, how it looks like, but it was just a basic stamp. I didn't do anything special except I used my MISTI to make sure that it didn't screw up. And that was the end of today's card tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this adorable seahorse card. Click here to visit my blog and supply list up at the top. You can check out another Sew Suzy video by clicking on the video clip, and you can subscribe to all my social media over on the right hand side. There'll be links to everything there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have an awesome day.